Okay. Hi. I was going to write a post, but I decided instead that I would talk about it because there's a lot to say. And I know I don't like reading long blog posts, but videos are easy to watch and they can be quick, except I have a way to drag out words and I've already gone through 26 seconds of this. Anyway, what I wanted to say in general was first that I'm sorry that I have been so awful at updating. I know I've lost actually a couple followers, which is sad to me because I do love you all, and I hope that you're at least on my other blog that I do try to update more often. It has more of my heart in it. And if you haven't been there, it's dancemoonlight.tumblr.com. So yeah, I definitely post something every day over there. I don't necessarily get around to it, but I have stuff on queue, and it's more of who I am. It's not cancer, and I don't like dealing with the cancer and bills and everything all the time. Other than that, I worked for my dad for the last 2 weekends. He is a photographer and owns his own business, and 2 weeks ago he shot Level 8 Regionals. And if you know anything about gymnastics, that's really sweet. It's all the best competitors of Level 8, which is pretty high up, from Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, and Kentucky. There were 6 sessions, and I was able to photograph beam for 3 sessions. This is the first time I was actually one of the photographers, and a lot of people were saying that the beam pictures were really good, which makes me really happy. I felt so proud. I felt like I was upgraded because I used to just work at the booth and do retail sales and stuff, which isn't very much fun, especially when you're an introvert like I am. Other than that, I started getting Neupogen shots on Friday, and Neupogen, I did it twice already, and basically it helps overproduce my stem cells, and then it cuts off the anchors so that they float into the bloodstream, and then we try to collect them so that I can get them for my transplant. Now the problem is that my numbers weren't high enough before, but I get these shots twice a day at 8 a.m. and at 8 p.m., which is so much fun waking up early to get a shot. For those of you in high school, 8 a.m. is early for a college student. But anyway, I get my Neupogen. I started getting it twice daily on Friday, and then worked with my dad inside. I sat inside of a hotel while he worked level 5 states. I wasn't allowed to be around people really, but I did work inside. And then today I got Mozobil, which is not FDA approved for Hodgkin's, but it's a last attempt before getting a donor because there's a lot of really bad side effects with having a donor. When he talked about it, it was actually the first time I was told that I could die, which has had a lot of, it's brought up a lot of, harsh emotions, and I don't know, it's just hard. It makes me think a lot about growing up, and everybody always tries to think that they're going to be around until their old age, and hearing someone say that at 22 you could get graft versus host disease and it could take over your body and you could be gone, it makes you think about the things you want to do before that happens, and it just has made me want to go to Australia so much more. But the problem is that if I do have a donor, I won't be able to do anything really for 6 months to a year. I wouldn't be able to go to school. They said I would need permission to go to the movies or the mall. I definitely wouldn't be able to travel overseas, and it just breaks my heart. I don't know what my future looks like at all. If I did have the transplant, I'd be going to the doctors 3 times a week, which from where I live is an hour away, but my dad lives half an hour away, so I might have to live with him if that happens, and away from my friends and my church and like all the people who inspire me a lot. It's harsh, but we're hoping that the shots work this time. I have to go into pheresis at 7 a.m. tomorrow so that I can have my blood drawn so that they can check my stem cells, and hopefully we'll have enough in the count. Okay, other than that, well, first of all, just please be praying for me and for that, and just, ew, that's gross. Just that everything would work out well. I would really prefer to have an autogenous, I don't know, my own stem cells. I might be able to go to school in the fall and go to my dad's wedding in August and a bunch of other things. That'd be amazing. Yeah. So, other news. I was accepted for Social Security income because I'm not working and I'm going to be having a transplant. So that means that the government would be giving me income so that I could pay my rent and stuff, which is amazing. I've always not liked government aid, but I actually got a check in my banking account for over $2,000 this week because it back pays from December when I applied. So I put $1,500 of it into my Australia fund, and that's really exciting for me. I also made like $500 for that over my birthday and other things, so I'm excited. I'm $2,000 closer to my dream, and hopefully closer to being done with this stupid sickness. Okay, so now you've heard my voice, and you've heard a little bit about me, and that's it. Okay, I love you. You're all beautiful and wonderful, and I wish I could be your friends in real life. Okay, that's it. Sorry for rambling for almost 8 minutes. Bye.